Hello, welcome to my show. This is Frodo Finds, aka Fernando. Welcome to my closet. Today's video, we're gonna. Hey, you remember that time when ICE was doing those raids, catching those illegal immigrants that have committed crimes. So they thought it was, I don't know if maybe they were trying to help, but they thought it was funny because there were some posts that I seen, some couple posts that I've seen that tow truck drivers actually were trying to get into that. They were towing ICE vehicles out of the area. When ICE comes down in the area, they all they park and whatever, and they just swoop in. They swoop in and tow them. They thought it was funny, And that's what you're going to get. We are standing up, blah, blah, blah. And a couple of tow trucks drivers, those morons, they thought they could do that without repercussions, But that's the video I'm going to watch. This actually, Nate the Lawyer have the video. And if you don't follow the Nate the Lawyer yet, follow him. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. And if you want to watch the whole thing, because I'm going to be probably skipping some of that. If you want to watch the whole thing, go to his YouTube channel so you see it right there. Okay? So otherwise, hang with me. We'll go through it.
In Los Angeles are doing their part.
Yeah.
They're following ICE around the city.
Did you hear what he said? Oh, Los Angeles is doing their part. Los Angeles is doing their part. Like, what is that? Like maybe half a dozen of tow trucks, rogue tow trucks. Because if you are really a business owner, and let's say you own a tow truck, do you really want to participate on that? Do you really want to get yourself into that mess? And people encouraging that and clapping, and they're seems like they're the hero.
So when ICE parks their vehicles, usually illegally, to go out and wreak havoc.
Apparently we have tow truck drivers following ICE agents who are parking illegally to go get people. So what the tow truck drivers are doing is following ICE agents, and soon as they park, they are towing their vehicles. Okay, the ICE agents are parking illegally to go get people, and these tow truck drivers are following them and towing their cars.
This is beautiful. What you're seeing here.
Yeah. Sounds like this is so beautiful. Was it 1, 2, 3? Maybe what is that? A tow truck right here? Is that even tow truck? It looks like one of the big tow truck, but
Is about a dozen LA tow truck drivers.
I don't know about that.
And when they follow ICE agents around, when the ICE agents get out of their vans and unmarked cars, they usually park them illegally. The LA tow truck drivers are
So this kid have a kid in the background. Well, I feel sorry for that kid.
grabbing these cars and towing them.
A few moments later.
So this is actual scene.
Tonight at 11.
So that was the actual scene when ICE apprehended the TikTok influencer, that she kept following ICE and recording their activities for her followers. Turned out to be she's an illegal. Can't make this up. So ICE got a hold of her and detained her. Now that stupid tow truck driver thought that she's doing, the right thing by towing a ICE agent vehicle. I mean, there got to be like 6 or other vehicles, ICE vehicles there. So that's not really going to do any good. And they can just call in. They have backups. They're not stupid. So you think he can just get away with that, right?
A rogue tow truck driver snatches an immigration agent's government SUV right in the middle of a raid in downtown LA. That raid targeting a popular influencer seen being pulled from her car and arrested.
That's a FAFO moment right there. And also those tow truck drivers, they probably own their own business, right? Or maybe they don't even have a business. They probably just like have a tow truck and just, operating without a business license. I don't know. Otherwise, why would you jeopardize that? You know what I mean? If you work for a big company, tow truck driver, if you work for a big company and they make good money, would you jeopardize your job? Or if you own that business, would you jeopardize that for stupid things like that?
So tow truck drivers started taking ICE vehicles because they were parked illegally, and now they're facing 10 years in prison for interfering in government operations. Let's talk about it.
10 years in prison. Yeah. That's a FAFO, FAFO, FAFO moment. Now, how many tow truck drivers out there doing that? That's just LA. Any good person, if you're not stupid, how stupid can you be to get yourself into that thing, right? Tow truck drivers. Yeah.
All right, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you guys remember, maybe about 2 weeks ago, we did a video on this TikTok influencer. Her name is Tatiana, and that video got 1.1.
Yeah. This is the one that, she was. I think she's a TikTok influencer. She has huge followers, so that's what happened was. So go watch that. Go to the. You can even search that on YouTube. Go find. What I wanted to do is actually when confronted, the media was actually trying to deny it. That did not happen. That tow truck drivers are not participating on those in LA.
So, as you can see from the video evidence, tow trucks are towing away ICE vehicles all over LA. But the news media then comes out and says, even though we see tow trucks towing away ICE vehicles in the middle of operations, there's nothing to see here. It is all an internet conspiracy. I'm not joking.
And tonight we are looking into a post you might have seen recently on social media. It claims tow truck drivers in Los Angeles are stalking ICE convoys so they can tow away all the unmarked ICE vans that get...
Okay, let me get this. I don't think they're stalking them. Maybe there's someone reporting them to them, or to because they have apps now that to locate where the ICE activities are going on. So and also maybe he's happened to be in the area or the closest one. Oh, look at that! I'll help the community. I will go over there and do that. So I don't think they're stalking him because it's. I don't think they're driving around and following them. That's what I'm saying. They can see them on the app. There's an app there now, which I don't know doesn't really serve. That doesn't stop ICE. What is happening though is like those really, violent criminals will see that and probably equip themselves with those apps that they're going to be able to, avoid arrest. Especially those child molesters and rapists and all of that, drug dealers, and they probably use that same app, so they're helping them. That's a good help for them, I guarantee that.
Parked incorrectly. That is fiction. The fact-check website Snopes looked into it and found the post originated from this satirical Facebook page called The Halfway Post. Under its description, it says, "The Halfway Post is America's #1 source of data news. I don't just report the facts, I improve them." Snopes found no reports from any legitimate media outlet of tow truck drivers going after any.
You know why? Because they're because they think that's stupid. It's not going to benefit them. That's why the media did not report that.
ICE vehicles.
So now with all the videos going around online of tow trucks towing away ICE vehicles, ABC 10 says it's all a lie, it's all fiction, it's internet conspiracy. They labeled it fiction. But that's the thing, it wasn't a lie. It was absolutely true. As you guys have seen multiple videos of ICE vehicles being towed away by tow trucks in LA. So now let's go back to the Tatiana situation. Remember that tow truck truck that grabbed the ICE vehicle during that arrest?
Yeah.
Well, the feds said, we've had enough with it, and they arrested that guy.
Tonight at 11,
10
a rogue
years.
tow truck driver snatches an immigration agent's government SUV right in the middle of a raid in downtown LA. That raid targeting a popular influencer seen being pulled from her car and arrested.
Federal immigration agents sent scrambling in downtown.
Just shoot him with the rubber bullets. Pop, 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 pop. He'll stop.
Los Angeles when a tow truck operator takes off with one of their vehicles as they were making an arrest last month. Now that tow truck driver, Bobby Nunez, is potentially facing 10 years.
Hey, Bobby, what's going on, Bobby Nunez? Where's your tow truck, bro? Someone's going to be towing your behind in jail.
In federal prison after he was arrested today and charged with theft of government property. Acting U.S. Attorney for Los Angeles, Bill Asaley, posting the arrest to X, writing, apparently he thought it would be funny to interfere with our immigration.
How it started and how it's going. Bobby Nunez now under arrest for brazenly towing an ICE vehicle. See, this is why, like, especially in a city like L.A., New York, you know, it's not just in America. I mean, there's probably like some cities in Europe. I mean, there's one video I've seen that cops did not want to do anything if someone's getting beat up. You know, like in Paris, I think, or something like that. You know, they just let him go. So he doesn't think it's been years since, you know, things like this happens in LA. So he thought it's probably, like I said, probably thought that he's really doing a good service. You know, so yeah, so let this be like, Bobby. Apparently, he thought it would be funny to interview. I don't think he was doing that to crack a joke or something. I think he's really, like I said, I think he thought he's really doing good service. He's doing good things for his community. And I can guarantee this guy's probably legal. You know, he's an American citizen. I can guarantee he's an American citizen. You know, because if he's illegal, he's probably he'll probably hide. You know, or illegal that are criminal illegals are on the list to get arrested. That's what I'm saying. Because you know, there are still a lot of illegals in the United States. You know, that. Doing the best they can to get, you know, legal status, not committing crimes, you know, filing their paperwork correctly. And I've seen people that they've done that, you know, good people. So, and he said now he can laugh behind bars while he faces justice. Nunez is looking up to 10 years in federal prison if convicted. I don't know how he's going to get out of that. Maybe maybe he'll say, "Oh, I got a call from the, you know, the owner or the property owner or something like that. So I had to do things, just doing my job." Maybe. Or he just say, "I didn't know." Or maybe it says, "It's just for the clicks. It's just for internet." Maybe he recorded it or posted it on TikTok or something like that. Maybe he can get, you know, a couple of years in federal prison. But then again, and you don't want to F around with this current administration right now when it comes to things like that. Lesson learned. See you guys later.